and it sold in 2.5 months for $55 plus shipping. Welcome back, and if this is your first time watching, my name's Brandon and I sell men's clothing on eBay. This is day 14 of the What Sold series, where I show you my daily eBay sales. At the end of the video, I'll jump into all the data and show you the gross sales amount and my net profit. But for now, let's jump into those sales. Sale number 1 was a Nike Tiger Woods polo. It sold in about 1 month for $22 plus shipping. These Tiger Woods Nike polos are some of the best ones to find. They can even sell for up to 30, 35, maybe even 40 bucks for some of them. Sale number 2 was a Highland Naruto sweatshirt. It sold in 9 days for a best offer of $30 plus shipping. This one was an older one. I think it was around 2002. Sale number 3 was a Brandy Melville sweater. It took about 6 months to sell and it sold for $10 plus shipping. I've told you before, usually the only way that I get women's items are 1, they're old items of my wife's, or 2, they were put in the men's section. This one was an old one for my wife, so anything that we got on it was just profit. Sale number 4 was a Spanx sweatshirt. It sold in 6 days for a best offer of $42 plus shipping. A women's item that was just in the men's section, and I'm happy it was because 42 bucks, that's great. Sale number 5, one of my favorite Hawaiian shirts to sell, Surfline Hawaii. This one sold in 1 day for a best offer of $42 plus shipping. Sale number 6, I thought this was super sweet. It's this Pendleton like cardigan weird button jacket, like kind of like a poncho style. And it sold in 2.5 months for $55 plus shipping. It did have quite a few flaws on it, so I was okay with taking that offer, even though I thought it was such a cool item. Sale number 7, a Rain Spooner Hawaiian shirt. It sold in 1 day for full price, $100 plus shipping. It's great selling this item because I did pay up for it. I paid 40 bucks, but this is what you get when you are in a niche very often. I sell a lot of Rain Spooners. I know which ones to look out for. I know which ones sell for a lot of money, and this one was new with tags, so I knew it would sell great even though I had to pay 40 bucks for it. Sale number 8 was one of these Y2K Dragonfly button-up shirts. This one had like dogs playing poker on it. It took about a month to sell and it sold for $22 plus shipping. Usually these Dragonfly shirts, here, let me show you guys the tag real quick. Usually these Dragonfly shirts that have cool graphics on it can sell in the $20 to $30 range and sell pretty quickly. Sale number 9 was an Eton dress shirt. What makes this one a little different is it was silk. This is the first silk one that I've actually ever found, but it sold in 7 days for a best offer of $30 plus shipping. Most Eton dress shirts sell great anyways, so the fact that it was silk just added to it because it was a small size and it still sold quickly and for a great price. Sale number 10 was an Avi Kahala Hawaiian shirt. This was one of the ones that's handcrafted in Hawaii. It took about 5 months to sell and it sold for a best offer of $20 plus shipping. This is a lower end, Kahala is a lower end Hawaiian shirt, but usually the ones that are handcrafted in Hawaii can still sell pretty decently in the $20 to $25 range. Sale number 11 was an Under Armour Project Rock t-shirt. I was actually surprised that it took so long to sell. It took 11 months to sell and it sold for a best offer of $20 plus shipping. It was new with tags and it was a great size, 2XL. But I'm sure that there's just quite a few of these shirts on the market, or at least similar shirts at this price range. So that's probably why it took so long. Sale number 12 was another Rain Spooner Hawaiian shirt. This was a USC Trojans one. It took about 6 months to sell and it sold for a best offer of $30 plus shipping. The USC Trojan ones actually sell pretty well. And they could sell up to like 40, even 50 bucks for some of them. So this is probably the low end for those Hawaiian shirts. Sale number 13 was a pair of Travis Matthews golf pants. They took 13 days to sell and they sold for full price, $30 plus shipping. The Travis Matthews pants and shorts seem to sell pretty well for me. The polos do not do very well unless they have a more unique print on them. Sale number 14 was a Wrangler Pearl Snap shirt. It sold in one day for a best offer of $35 plus shipping. It was a great size and a great pattern, XL tall, and it had this Aztec pattern on it. And so, yeah, I always keep my eye out for these, especially if they have like the geometric Aztec patterns on them. Sale number 15 was a Lululemon flannel. It took about 5 months to sell, but it did sell for full price of $35 plus shipping. I'm guessing this just took so long to sell because it was listed right before summer started, and now it's the time for flannel wearing season. So, great sell, $35 plus shipping. Sale number 16 was a Roar Pearl Snap shirt. It took about 2 months to sell, and it sold for full price $20 plus shipping, and that is with some marks and spots on it. So in excellent condition, this might even be able to get up to $30. Sale number 17 was a Calvin Klein button-up shirt. It took 8 months to sell, and it sold for $12 plus shipping. Not the best item to look out for. Sale number 18 is a vintage Tijuana Ensenada t-shirt. It took a year to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $5 plus shipping. Not a great item. I was just happy to move this out of my store. Sale number 19 was a Nike USC Trojans polo. It took 4 months to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $15 plus shipping. I thought this one was pretty cool. It was a bit older, and it did have the swoosh on the collar, but it took a little while to sell. I'm still happy with $15 plus shipping. Sale number 20 was a Youth Rain Spooner Hawaiian shirt. It took about 7 months to sell, and it took a best offer of $20 plus shipping. And this same buyer did buy 3 Youth Rain Spooners at the same time. They'll be here at the end of the video as well. So I was really happy to take a little bit lower on the offers just to get all 3 of them moving. Sale number 21 was this vintage Los Angeles Raiders sweatshirt. It took 3 days to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $40 plus shipping. Sale number 22 was a vintage Carhartt t-shirt. It was like a thicker cotton, and it took 3 days to sell. It sold for full price of $20 plus shipping. Sale number 23 was another one of the Youth Rain Spooner Hawaiian shirts. This one was a Mele Kaliki Maka, or a Christmas one, and it sold for a best offer of $22 plus shipping, and this one was listed for 4 months. And sale number 24, and the final sale of the day, was the third Youth Rain Spooner Hawaiian shirt. This was a Dietich Varez Rain Spooner, and it took 1 month to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $18 plus shipping. Now that we're done with all the sales, let's go ahead and jump into those numbers. On September 14th, we sold 24 items for a total of $909.56, giving us an average sales price of $37.90. That's a great average sale price. I'd love to be there every single day. Selling costs are only a little bit off today. They totaled up to $254.98. The breakdown for those are $106.96 for our regular eBay fees, $125.24 for our shipping labels, and $22.78 for our promoted listing fees. Let me show you guys the items that sold via promoted listing. 13 of the 24 items sold via promoted listing. These are the fees that I paid for each one of them. Like I said, it came out to a total of $22.78. Super happy to pay that $23 to get these 13 sales. Now, if you take away our selling costs as well as the taxes that eBay collected from the total sales, that's going to give us this net sales number here of $600.06. We still need to take away our cost of goods. I have been using an average cost of goods of $10, but I just redid my average yesterday, and it came out to $10.55 for my average cost of goods for all items throughout this whole calendar year. So if we use that new total of $10.55 per item, that gives us a total cost of goods for 24 items of $253.20, giving us an actual net sales of, drum roll please, $346.86. That is a great day. This is my highest sales day of the month. I'm super happy to have it, and yeah, like I said, it was just a great day. Also, let me note down here that there was the one repeat buyer that bought the 3 youth rain spooners. I would love to get my repeat buyers up. And I do get quite a few repeat buyers, but I'd like to have more multi-quantity sales. So I have people come back and buy one item, then buy another one item, then buy another one item, which is great, and I still like that, but I want them buying multiple items at once. So the more I grow my store, the more I continue to put the same items into it over and over again, very similar items, then people will be buying more than one item at once. More likely, at least. So that's all I got. Thanks so much for watching, and check in tomorrow for day 15 of the What Sold series. Peace.